Yes, Pennsylvania has a housing crisis in many regards. They not only affect families, but also affect businesses. And so what we're looking at is twofold. Number one, the cost of a home today is higher than it's ever been. 10 years ago, the average price of a home was $108,000. Today, it's over $180,000, which really doesn't help if you're a young person wanting to move into Pennsylvania with the cost. Secondly, you've got those that don't want to sell because they're already locked into very good mortgage rates. But Pennsylvania has a problem as well. 50% of Pennsylvanians rent, and they're cost burdened, which means that more than 30% of their income is used on housing. So basically, they're upside down. One of the best ways to deal with this is to partner with members of the General Assembly to really take a deep dive, look at that housing action plan, and engage with elected and appointed officials in Pennsylvania to come up with solutions. The reason why it's so important is because elected and appointed officials have to worry about the housing stock that their municipalities currently have. They're always looking for ways to increase their tax base, and that happens with home ownership. So they need to address the high costs of living in their respective municipalities for those renters to become homeowners at one point so they can stabilize their local taxing areas. This has not been easy, and with the economy being the way it is right now, rebounding, it's going to be an even bigger challenge ahead. One of the ways they can do that is hold hearings in these local municipalities to hear directly from the decision makers along with residents as well. They need to understand that this issue is really important, and it's not going to get any better unless they take proactive measures, constructive measures, and come up with solutions to address the rising costs associated and the number of housing units that are currently underdeveloped. The Pennsylvania Municipal League provides advocacy, education, and empowers local governments to do their jobs better. In other words, we serve those who serve. And we have been successful for the last 125 years for several reasons. Number one is what we offer to our members. Number two is stable leadership, executive director, internal leadership here at the League, but also our wonderful volunteers who serve as board members, who serve on our trusts. They're the ones that are responsible for the success of the League. We are the shepherds of the institution, but those that participate are the ones that have been able to make us so successful over the last 125 years. An emphasis on relationship building, not just with those at the League, but also other municipalities, and word of mouth travels. When something is working, when something is valuable, people talk. And that way we are able to talk to other municipalities that are interested in our services and programs and our advocacy work as well with the members of the General Assembly, because that's important. We try to be a value added to them because their time is limited, their resources are limited, so we want to become an additional resource for them so they could do their jobs better, because at the end of the day, it's all about serving our residents and our constituents better.